So our advice here in Acronis for sure, better to prevent than actually find a solution after things happen. It's mandatory for some of the verticals in business, like
Hi everyone, we have Ms. Sara from Acronis. She is the Distributor Account Manager of Africa. Hi Ms. Sara, thank you so much for this opportunity.
hi, thank you very much for having me today. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome to GITEX, by the way. I can see it's a lot happening here. Do you think companies spend less on IT security, and do you think it is important to spend a little more on IT security than what companies are doing currently?
So for sure, the companies are seeing that there is indeed a need of investment, but people tend to not want to invest on something to prevent the issue. They just kind of wait for things to happen. But in cybersecurity space, when you see that something happened, it's actually quite late to do the investment. It's proved that companies, after 48 hours running down when they have some sort of data loss, if they cannot be running up with everything that they lost already, these companies will actually bankrupt. So our advice here in Acronis for sure, better to prevent than actually find a solution after things happen.
Great. Thank you so much. It's similarly with health industry also. We say prevention is better than cure.
Correct.
So, yeah.
In many countries, you can see that legislation is already underway. For example, in case of Morocco, it's mandatory for some of the verticals in business, like healthcare, to have a cybersecurity solution in place, because those verticals in the industry are super important for the functioning of the country.
Thank you. This is a great answer. What do you think? How does the IT industry shape in the coming years? What is going to be? What is the future of this security industry?
So I see this as a two-way question. So the future for Acronis, we will see. This is something that how we operate in our business is the MSP model. So you have all these medium-sized companies where they actually pass the message of cybersecurity, and they bring these end customers and they nurture them this idea of how cybersecurity is important. So the way we see the shape is these different layers of where the message is starting to get spread, and the people have then the need of starting to buy. So this is how the industry will start to get shaped for the next years, and that's why we heavily start this engagement of MSP recruitment. Then on the second way is that the second vision that I can see, and Acronis shares the same vision, of course, is the type of investment that leads us to the first question again. We will start seeing the change on the IT industry. Instead of people only actually investing in backup, coming to companies like Acronis for a 360 protection of all their workloads and environments. So we will see a difference on how the companies are structured. You will see a difference on how much they invest, and then you will see, of course, the development. Because what happens here is that regions like Middle East and Africa, they always a bit slower on the adoptions, right? But when you see a difference on the entire shape on the rest of the world, you see emerging markets following that tendency.
You're true. And thank you so much. It was really a pleasure talking to you. I would really love to talk more, but just a lot of time is a little less. But thank you so much.
Thank you.